welcome everyone to the 50th anniversary celebration of the volunteers here at Wehr Nature Center. I'm so excited to see so many of you here today in this lovely venue. We do clean up nice once in a while, don't we? It's just beautiful. And the first thank you I want to give is to Milwaukee County Parks and Zilli Hospitality for hosting this event for us here. So let's give them a round of applause. So 50 is a big number, unless maybe you're a sequoia or a bristlecone pine or a sea turtle. Then you're just in the beginning stages of your life, adolescence. But 50 is a big number. And, you know, it seems to be something that gets celebrated a lot. People celebrate their 50th anniversaries of their marriages. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Who here has reached that milestone? Raise your hand if you've reached the 50th anniversary. Oh, we got quite a few. You know, when my husband's parents reached that and we had a celebration for them, he was surprised. Like when he told his coworkers, there aren't that many people who make it to 50 years of marriage, so congratulations to you. In some cultures, 50 years is a big deal. In ancient Jewish culture, it was always called the year of Jubilee, and it was a year of rest and enjoying abundance from the past 50 years. And here at Wehr, and another thing that people look for, when you get to 50, you're kind of looking at turning the page to the second half of your life, which might be a little depressing, but there's lots of things to look forward to, like retirement and getting to start a new life all over again at that age. But 50 is a really important thing here at Wehr Nature Center because Wehr has been around since 1974, and it wouldn't be here 50 years later without each and every one of you and each and every volunteer that came before you, and it won't be here for another 50 years without the volunteers that are going to come after you. So give yourselves a round of applause. So we wanted for you to be able to take a piece of Wehr and its history with you today. So at your place settings, you should all have a little block of walnut with our 50th anniversary Wehr logo on it. This came from the wood in the walnut tree that used to stand right outside the front of the building. The smashed witch tree, yes, the smashed witch tree. So unfortunately that tree died a few years ago, and we had some plans to have it carved into a totem with some meaningful things to the Wehr family, and that just didn't happen in time before it had to be completely taken down. But Parks took the logs that were still there, and they milled it for us into some beautiful wood. Some of it you'll see on the back wall of the gardener room now. And then Jan Alexander, who works at the front desk, you might know Jan. At Christmas, she gave each one of the staff just a little chunk of the walnut wood, and she wrote on it, just with a Sharpie, a piece of Wehr for you. And that inspired me. And I said, this is what we want to give the volunteers this year. So we put Andy Karpik, who just retired, one of our maintenance guys, to work in shaving the wood down and cutting it into blocks. And then we handed her over to Rich Sturl, our boardwalk builder and builder of anything. He got the wood all prepped and sanded. And then we handed it over to kind of a new volunteer, Harvey Mateus, who is a member at the Makerspace here in Milwaukee, and they have access to a glow forge. And so he individually burned every one of these and then gave them back to Rich, who varnished them and finished yesterday. So I would like Harvey and Rich to stand up, please. Where are Harvey and Rich? There's Harvey back there. Where's Rich? Where's Rich? Get up there. Stand up. Thank you so much for giving us a piece of Wehr to treasure in the next 50 years. Another person that I would like to thank is Susan Jensen. Where is Susan at? Susan, please stand up. I always, one of my things, I got to figure out what we're going to put on the tables for the celebration, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have enough time. And Susan said, I would love to do that. I do that all the time for the Spark program. So she created the lovely centerpieces that are on your table today. Thank you so much, Susan. And some of you, if you look on the back of your wood piece, you will have a flower sticker. If you have a flower sticker, you may take one of those centerpieces home with you today. So the first person that I would like to introduce is Ted Bosch. Ted is the Vice President of the Friends of Wehr, and he is going to share a few special words from the Friends to share with you in case you were not at their annual meeting today, which I heard was overflowing, which is amazing. We love that. So Ted, you want to come on up?
Good afternoon. Pleasure to talk to you today following such a successful year that we've had numerous events that have set records and fundraising records, membership records, so it's been a really great year. Covered a lot of that in our annual meeting a few minutes ago, so I won't go over too much more than that, or any more than that. The only other thing I want to do then is introduce board members to all of you who were not at the annual meeting. So if the board members could stand up and give them acknowledgement. We have Peter Hintz on the left here, brand new member, just got voted in today. Emily Vlasic Loading? Black Loading. Jennifer Lazinski. Amy Schumacher. Jeff Robinski. Joel Rublik. Greg George. And Paul Riggs. Liz Thurston, and I think I got all of them then.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. We are so thankful for all the support, both as volunteers and as fundraisers and as planners and as leaders that the Friends of Wehr provides to Wehr Nature Center. I also want to take this moment to introduce the staff. So if the staff could please stand. Over here with Emily Brown. She is one of the naturalists and our accessibility coordinator. We have Jan Alexander from the front desk. We have Justin Propp, who splits his time between Berner and us in the grounds maintenance area. Jeff Vaglin, our land manager. In the back corner there with the kind of reddish shirt on is Sarah Stokes. She's also at our front desk. Behind Jeff there is Brooke Gilly, one of our staff naturalists. Up here in the front is Bev Bryant, one of our staff naturalists. Way in the back there is, with one arm, is Carol Howard. She is the Friends of Wehr Executive Assistant and also serves as a naturalist part-time at Wehr. Up next is Holly Walls, one of the staff naturalists. And Howard April is here. He's just out manning the front door for any latecomers. So when he comes in, please give him a round of applause. And then then last but not least, our fearless leader, Carly Hintz. And I know I speak for all the staff here at Wehr. We could not do our jobs without the support of each and every one of you. You make our jobs so much easier and so much more fun by being at Wehr and giving of your time and talents. So I'm going to turn it over to Carly now. She is going to be our representative for Parks today and Wehr Nature Center. She's going to wear 2 hats. So come on up, Carly.
We might be dressed up, but boy, I'm glad we're casual people, right? We can go with the flow. We had a couple of people who could not make it from Milwaukee County Parks today, and so I wanted to deliver a message on behalf of specifically Jeff Orlowski, our Director of Recreation and Business Services, and Andrea Wallace, the Associate Director of Business Services, my direct supervisor. Thank you to whoever caught that Howard came in. Awesome. All right, so Jeff wanted to share his appreciation along with Andrea, and I'm going to just read a statement that he recently sent. He said, Wehr Nature Center is one of the jewels of the Milwaukee County Parks system. This once perhaps hidden destination is now seeing more attention in recent years, and 2024 was no exception. This is not because people are finding it on their own, but in reality, due to the dedicated work of staff and volunteers to continuously improve the programming and property. Wehr celebrated its 50th year legacy last summer and received much needed welcomed promotion. Getting the word out through increased marketing efforts, media exposure, and word of mouth helped increase the number of visits to Wehr. And in case you missed it, we doubled our visitation last year, 200,000 people. We're all building on the foundation that was laid decades ago by so many. And seeing the increased usage and positive momentum is exciting. As some of you surely know, Parks' overall mission is to steward a thriving park system that positively impacts every Milwaukee County visitor. Wehr Nature Center has a valuable role in meeting this mission by connecting community to nature, expanding our media presence, improving the trails, providing increased sensory experiences, and increasing the use of our accessible trail chairs, 2 of them now, all help create a place that increasingly welcomes everyone. Our Nature Center provides unique experiences for all who visit, anything from bird watching to helping tap a tree and everything in between. The ultimate choice is that people come to Wehr for different reasons, but all those reasons come back to one thing: enjoyment of the outdoors. Wehr continues to positively impact every visitor and will continue to do so with your dedicated support. Here's to making Wehr Nature Center the gem of our Milwaukee County parks over the next 50 years. We'll see you on the trails. Thank you.
Just so you know, you've already made an impact today. After the annual meeting for the Friends dismissed, 2 ladies came up to the check-in table and they said, we were so impressed by the people that we met in there and what we heard. How do we sign up to volunteer? So thank you for making impact even today.
That's beautiful. I have the privilege of introducing Miss Patty Logston. She is a board supervisor for our district, District 9. So Patty, thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to be here today as a county supervisor for District 9. home to the, excuse me, home to the beautiful Wehr Nature Center. How fortunate am I to have such great parks in my district, and including where we are right now. We're near Botanical Gardens and their center. How much more could I have asked for as a supervisor? 50 years ago, this center was planted as a seed, an idea to connect people with nature, and thanks to the hard work and the passion of volunteers like all of you here, it has flourished into a space that is not only beautiful, but accessible and deeply rooted into our community. Sorry. Okay, whether it's clearing trails, trading and leading educational programs, supporting conservation efforts, or welcoming families to experience the magic of the natural world, your dedication is a heartbeat of the center. I often hear from residents how meaningful Wehr is for them, a place to walk, to reflect, to learn, and to belong, and that's because of all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. So today, as we celebrate 50 years of growing together, I want to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done to preserve this treasure and ensure it thrives for another 50 years. So here's to 50 years. Everybody put a toast up, put your glass up. Here's to 50 years of service and to many, many, many more years of growth in the future. Thank you, everybody, for what you do.
Thank you, Patty, and we thank the entire Milwaukee County Board of Supervisors for the support that they do provide to parks. So our next speaker, unfortunately, was not able to be here today. We were planning on County Executive David Crowley to be with us, but unfortunately he had a family emergency. We love David Crowley. He is so supportive of Parks and the mission that Parks has, and we really, really appreciate that. But in his place, we have his assistant, Emily Tao, who has a special presentation for Wehr Nature Center.
Good afternoon. Excuse me. My name is Emily Tao. I am County Executive Crowley's Director of Public Affairs. And as she said, he unfortunately had an appointment today that he could not miss, a little family emergency, but everything is okay. But that gives me the privilege to be able to present a proclamation to you all. But before I get to this, I do want to say he sends his regrets. He truly does want to be here. If any of you have ever talked to the county executive, you know that he talks about the parks as like the beating heart of our county. He truly does love all of our parks, especially the ones that have been around for 50 years. And he wanted me to send his congratulations and appreciation to all of you volunteers who keep the park running, as well as our staff. I also wanted to quickly, okay, go ahead. I also wanted to quickly recognize Supervisor Kathleen Vincent, who's also here with us today. So this is a long proclamation, so buckle up. So it says, whereas for over 50 years of operation, the Wehr Nature Center has been a cornerstone of Milwaukee County, continuing to educate and entertain residents across Wisconsin under the care and dedication of its leadership, staff, and volunteers. And whereas widely regarded as a valuable component of the Milwaukee County Park System, the Wehr Nature Center was conceptualized in 1930 by Milwaukee County landscape architect Alfred Berner, who, alongside Charles B. Whitnell, helped develop Whitnell Park, with Berner envisioning an educational nature center on the park's grounds. And whereas Berner's vision for the center wasn't fully realized until the 1960s and 70s, with Milwaukee County landscape planner Robert McCullough drafting building plans in 1964, Berner Botanical Gardens Assistant Director Arthur Ode, leading a restoration of the center's prairie beginning in 1965, and the center receiving $200,000 donation from the Todd Wehr Foundation alongside federal and state grant funding in 1972, finally allowing construction to begin. And whereas programming at the center officially began in 1974 under its first director, Harold Rock, fulfilling Berner's vision and providing an environmental education and a study setting for years to come, while also serving as a trail and recreational space accessible to everyone. And whereas over the past 50 years, the Wehr Nature Center has continued to inspire countless residents to pursue careers in environmental fields while serving as a reminder of what we can accomplish when we work together to create and embrace nature spaces. With the work of its directors, staff, and the Friends of Wehr Nature Center, and countless others helping to ensure that Wehr will continue to educate and entertain residents for years to come. Now, therefore, I, David Crowley, County Executive of Milwaukee County, do hereby recognize and honor the Wehr Nature Center for over 50 years as an indispensable asset to Milwaukee County and for the comprehensive care and advocacy that comes with the center and its sterling reputation. So congratulations to 50 years.
Thank you so much, Emily, and please thank David Crowley for that. And we wish him our best. Picture.